Jones. We got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong, so let it go now. We meet every day at the same cafe. 6:30, no one knows she'll be there. Holding hands, making all kinds of plans, while the jukebox plays our favorite song. Me and Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. We got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, much too strong, just to let it go now. You gotta be extra careful. Don't wanna build up all this way up too high. Got her own obligations, and so do I. Me and Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. We got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, it's much too strong, just to let it go now. Well, it's time for us to be leaving. No, hurt so much inside. Now she'll go her way, I'll go mine. Tomorrow we'll meet at the same place, same time. Me and Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. Same old records. We're gonna meet, we're gonna talk, we're gonna play those old records. We can't afford to build our hopes up way up too high. Same place, same time, same cafe.